I've been having a few problems lately with these bent butt rods and the massive reels rattling around in the rod holders and making a hell of a racket while we're fishing and motoring here and there. So I've come up with a solution to fix this problem. Check it out. Oh, perfect. Fixed it. Check.
Yeah. Ready to go.
This is Mike. What's one? This thing is a weapon. Feels like we're going out to do battle. I mean, shit's just got real. That's what it feels like. It feels like we've just f***ed around with those smaller boats for ages, and now we've got a big one.
With trim tabs.
With trim tabs.
We're all going to sit one side.
Holy shit, it's got autopilot, trim tabs, radar, all the bells and whistles, gas cooker, fresh water. It's got marks and shit on here already. I don't even have to worry about where we're going. Mitchell's out the front at the moment. We're going to catch up with him and probably overtake him in this beast, I'd say. But it's feeling good. It's feeling really good so far. I'm feeling good. Everything's just bang on the money. The sea's meant to drop. Swell's meant to flatten out. Meant to be flat as a pancake tonight. And target species, first and foremost, Northern Pacific bluefin. Am I saying that right, Weka?
Yep.
Northern Pacific bluefin. Are those guys trolling for kahawai? They must be. And then hopefully a swordfish and some bluenose and some puka and some trumpeter. And we want to catch about 50 sea perch as well.
Yeah, 50
just
sea perch.
because we got broccolis to grow.
Orange ruffies.
Oh yeah, I wonder if we get an orange ruffy. There used to be heaps of orange ruffy out here. Then the commercial boats clean them out. Yeah, she's a dino.
Last time was an orange ruffy.
No, Alfonsino. That weird one we got. Yeah. Oh, I lost. Yeah, Alfonsino. Pretty sure. Anyway, it looks a little bit choppy out there at the moment. A bit sloppy, but hopefully this boat will just carve through it. Oh, there's birds working off the mouth. Must be kahawai or kingfish. Oh, a Russian trawler pulled a bag of kingfish up 6 days ago. Ooh. Off that far mount. Ooh. Big bag of big kingfish. There you go. There's kingfish out in the trench. Well, there was until the Russian trawler scooped them all up. Up the back and I got leg cramp and I was nearly on the chili bin and I had to choke it off, and then I finally got the chili bin out of the way, and then I let rip, but there was a bit of a backdraft there and it just sailed up and did a big circle and come back and got me right in their face. It's a bit of a piss shower, so I had to choke the chicken off again to get the boys to slow the boat down. It's quite choppy out here. Well, not quite choppy, but it's blowing about 10 knots. Yeah, hopefully it'll calm down soon. This boat just pisses all over it though. It's just chopping through 18 knots, no worries whatsoever. Is there one on there?
Not big.
Weka's bloody cord come unplugged on the way down, so he's probably got a 50 metres to wind. There it is, it's the stinking sea perch. Oh bloody hell, we just got a sea perch and we found out there's no Hoki boats out here, which is shit. There's none. There's one boat, one commercial boat right down at Franz, and goodness knows where all the other boats are, but they're not bloody here. They've all buggered off somewhere. So that's our plan, to sit behind a Hoki trawler and catch a bluefin down the tubes. What a bastard. So we're going to have a troll. We're going to troll out to our furthest bluenose hill, chuck the marlin lure out the back, and then we'll just catch a few bluenose and we'll go drop for a sword and hopefully catch a swordfish. Yes. Anyway, bloody hell, I love it when a good plan doesn't quite come together and you have to go to plan B. This is Brownie and the boys. We're just going to chuck Emma marlin lure out and then we'll cruise out and see if we can get a bluefin on the way out to the bluenose spot. Nothing hit the bloody lures, so we're dropping for some bluenose.
Yum yum.
And some harpuka, have some dinner, then we're going to have a drop for sword later on. And maybe you just chuck the swordfish line out the back once we've caught some eating fish and just go to sleep. Wait for it to go bzzz, and then we'll wake up and reel it in. I think that's how it works. Sweet, we're just marking some bait fish now, drifting over them, so hopefully soon the boys will get some bites. Mate, this is luxury. Little cooking stove here.
Bucket for a toilet. We're sorted. We are sorted.
It's actually got a toilet in there.
I thought it might have,
Yeah.
but I didn't know.
Yeah, it's got one under there, but there's no shitting in. Well, I'm captain of the ship. There'll be no shitting in the toilet, by crikey.
And not,
shitting over the edge.
And not when you're going for a morning swim.
Sonny's probably already taken a dump in the toilet, I'd say.
Because it mulches, eh?
What's that?
So it's like burley, you know. If you need extra burley, you just take a couple of craps and push the mulcher and burley on.
Yeah, it's got some little engine inside it, eh, that chews it up and spits it out.
Yeah, eat pig pellets and drink fish oil. Take a shit in the toilet. Brrr, burley. Good to go.
I might try that one day, eh? Start chunking it up with the tuna. No bites, eh? We just went over that sign and we're running out now.
Yeah.
No bites. I'm just going to drive around and see if we can find some sign on the sounder, because we haven't had any bites, which is very unusual for this area. Usually we get out here, drop the lines and it's fish on. We haven't had one bite. This is so dismal. Way the hell out where the fishing's supposed to be the best in New Zealand, and not even a bite. Mitchell hasn't had any in the other boat either. Mate, his mates are all pumped to be out here. They've heard so much about the Hoki Trench, and they've seen me dropping and hooking up and hauling and massive bluenose on the videos, and no mucking around. Sometimes the line doesn't even get to the bottom and there's two fish on it. But man, tonight it's just, there's no sign out here, nothing. Yeah, sir, here's your tuna bake. Oh, we're going to get ling slime in the boat. Here we go. Come on, haul her up there, mate. Oh, it's massive. I was actually just went to have a lie down because I'm feeling a bit green. As soon as it gets dark, I start to feel a bit seasick. Whew. Alright, go back, lie down again. Nothing to see out here, is there? What do you got, bro?
I'd say it's another ling.
That's what we came for. Ling's delicacy right now in China. Top dollar. Top dollar. Bag it up. Actually, the maw is bloody delicious. You ever tried fried ling maw? It's the gut lining.
Nah, haven't, mate. Sounds amazing.
It's like real crunchy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, I can't really compare it to anything. Yeah, it's pretty good. You deep fry it. Oh, 11:30 at night. We've just chucked the sword bait out the back with some lights on, and we're going to go to bed. It's 150 metres down, and Mitchell Brown's going to drop one at 50 metres, so then we've got a couple of different layers covered. Yeah, maybe we'll hook onto a swordfish. Probably just as we get to sleep, the line will start screaming. That'd be kind of nice, I guess. Wow. Truth. Conditions are glassy as. What a long night. Took a long time to get to sleep. Finally I put some earplugs in. I found them. I pulled almost shit to bits. I knew I had earplugs somewhere. I started sleeping, but man, look, she's glassy as. No swordfish. Left that bait floating all night and it's still floating. No line was peeling off the reel. I'm going to mosey over and have a drop for a sword right now, I think. I can't see Mitchell. Goodness knows where he's gone.
He's off his step 5 minutes.
Morning.
Good morning.
So pretty disappointed in last night's fishing. What did you guys catch last night? All up? Yesterday, all yesterday combined. A couple of sharks and a link and a perch. We call it about the same, minus the sharks. Pretty disappointed that there was no tuna boats out here. I didn't think I'd ever say that. I wish there was more commercial boats raping the ocean. That's a first. Yes, come back here and start raping, guys, so we can rape as well. Bloody hell. Sharing is not always caring. Anyway, how far do we drift? I can't tell. Oh, crikey. Well.
Sounds like Billy.
I'm for a cup of coffee anyway. How'd you sleep, Mike?
Yeah, bloody brilliant, mate. Probably got about 2 hours, I reckon.
Yes, 2 hours of non-stop snoring.
Felt like I didn't sleep, but he said I let out a couple of snores, so maybe I did.
That was brutal, because when Mike woke up, when Weka was snoring, I was awake. And then when Mike went to sleep and started snoring and Weka woke up, I was still awake. And then about doing I was quite sick. I got up twice to look at my earplugs and almost threw up and gave up. And then the third time I thought, this, I'm getting up to find those damn earplugs. And I searched them all. I knew I packed them somewhere, and I ripped everything to bits and eventually found them. And then I got to sleep, and then the sun came up. Yeah, it was shit as. Those lads reckon they had a great sleep. Did you fellas get any sleep? We heard you yahooing and carrying on over there. Did you? Ah, I had some medication, some Dobros, which Weka also had.
Where'd you put those tea bags?
Oh, with the coffee in the second drawer. Oh, it's first or second drawer. There's real coffee in there too, Mike. Oh yeah. Just quickly pour Weka a tea bag. I always forget to do that when we go camping and I make the coffee and Weka gets up late and he goes, did you remember get me a tea bag? I do it on purpose actually. Dan goes, oh, Weka's not up yet, he likes his tea. I say, if he wants to sleep in on the job and be late for work, he can drink coffee like the rest of us peasants. This morning he was up with the rest of us, so he gets his cup of tea. Actually, I do remember I gave you that sausage water. I think that was our last camping trip. Yeah. Weka got the sausage water because he was up late. There was a bit of a running joke between me and Dan. Yeah. Dan wasn't really in on the joke. He was just watching me play the joke on Weka. I thought it was a good joke that he got the sausage water because he was late for work. Anyway, we're going to drop some bait down while we're having breakfast. Yeah. Anything on the bottom? Nothing on the bottom. Albacore belly strip or skipjack belly strip, nothing's even touched it. Squid haven't had a go at it. Nothing. Autopilot, so good. You just pull on autopilot and it just takes us where we need to go. Turn the radar on and put the buffer zones up, and if any boats or water logs or anything come into the buffer zone, it starts beeping and you just go off and steer around the other boat and continue on your way. What a good system. Yeah, right. Cheers, mate. Nice one. There you go, the old black magic. That's the one that got my last bloody tuna on, so maybe it'll get another one. Speel it out.
The bottom's definitely done.
I don't know what kind of brand that gas toaster is, but it's shit. It's just burnt, straight from red to burnt. I'll drop the jig down. Weka's on.
Hopefully not a ling.
I've joined the elite club of nerds cruising around with their selfie sticks. That's me from the top.
That one was off squid.
Give them a crack on the end before you boil them. Yep. Then boil them like that, and then all the water's supposed to get around and under the shell, and they should peel easier. I've tried it, and it's like a 50-50 success rate on an easy peel.
I put about half a cup of baking soda in, I tipped it and it all come out, so it might have been too much baking soda. Weka's on again, hopefully it's another delicious ling. Ooh. We're calling bluenose. Weka called bluenose when he got the bites, and I said, yep, I'm happy with that.
Usually the ling goes for it at about the 30 metre.
Maybe Tangaroa's gone, F you guys and your electric reels, that's it. No more kai moana for you. Little one.
Just
it's not going to feed the family, is it?
It's not going to feed the whānau, but...
Good. Bloody lingfest. Still feeling a bit guilty about this whole electric reel thing. It's just... we're just harvesting. There's no sport. It does seem a shame to catch those big bluenose on the electric reel because they fight all the way to the surface, the big ones. Mike's kind of fighting it.
Loving it.
You can pretend wine too.
Still heavy to wine.
I am. I think the battery's gone flat.
Aha!
Or do you want to just change?
Back to work.
Do you want me to hook your battery on?
Don't tell him we can change him. And make him work for his fish, damn it.
Woo! Yeah, boy! That's a good. Now we're talking.
Whoosh.
Nice, bro. Oh, handshake. Oh, well done.
Bluenose for Mike. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
This one was cracked as it went in. Mike just recommended that you crack the end before you drop it in. As I dropped it in, it cracked. So you want to peel that one.
Let's see. Let's see.
This one wasn't cracked before it went in. I boiled them for 4 minutes 20 and then rinsed them in salt water straight afterwards, so they should be nice and soft.
Do you reckon they peel better if you cool them down?
I don't know, I'm still on the fence about all this kind of carry on.
Let's give it a crack. Oh, this is shit. I can feel it already. It's not going to happen at all. It's not going to happen at all. No, we'll try the other end, eh? I reckon they got to be cold. Oh, we could be having a strong finish here. Could be having a strong finish. He's got the skin. Reckon. Ooh, coming back. Coming back. Oh, I just don't think it's going to happen. Here we go. Got the skinny bit. Well, no. Didn't really happen.
Oh, it looks pretty good. Oh no, not perfect though, is it?
No.
I reckon it's in that first peel, so you got to give it a good crack, and then it's that first peel. If you get the right layer, you're away. If you get the wrong layer, you're not away. I also, I reckon if you just roll them in your hands a little bit before you peel, but then it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes you get a good peel, sometimes you get a shit peel. I don't know. Anyone else want to throw their 10 cents in? I'm still trying to work this one out. Mike's going to invent an egg peeler. You haven't invented it yet, have you?
Nah, but when we do, she's going to make life a lot easier.
It's a thought process. Watch the space.
We're going to have to suck eggs, eh?
Mike's teaching us how to suck eggs. Egg sucking.
Might be on something there.
What, the egg sucking or the rolling?
The egg sucking.
There we go, so a gentle roll on the hands definitely helped. Check this out for you fellas that haven't seen one of these before. This is a leader holder. You buy your Black Magic leader and you put it inside this thing, and then you can have your 400 pound, your 300 pound, your 200 pound, your 80 pound and your more 200 pound. You can have a whole variety of leader in there, and you just pull it and it peels out. Rip it out however long you want it, chop it off. Super easy, super contact packed, and it just keeps your leader nice and tidy and nice and handy. Cheers Black Magic. Hey, come on, hold it Weka, hold it. Man, this is going to be one of those stomping bluenose, I think. It's got a lot of punch. That's a 130 kg rod. Come on, Bluefin. As you guys well know, there's never a dull moment except for right now. We've got a few dull moments coming because we've actually run out of gas. We could be swimming to shore right now going, this certainly isn't dull, but we're not. We're just waiting for Mitchell to drive all the way back up to Greymouth, bring us some gas,
Drop a line in,
cup of tea.
make the most out of it.
Might catch a snapper to take home. For that, we put some 20 litres in and we tried to turn it over and it wouldn't go. Yeah, bro, we're all good. And then, yeah, then it wouldn't go, and then we just keep pumping the pump, and then boom, got it fired up. So we're about 400 metres from the bar now. We're going to get across the bar. So big thanks out to Mitchell Brown for turning around and coming all the way back, launching his boat, bringing us some more gas. Legend. Cheers, mate. Cheers, nice Josh. One. Yeah, cheers, bro.
Cheers, horse.
Oh, look at that, eh?
Lovely, isn't it?
Ah, yes, adventure on the high seas. Well, you know what they say, you cannot discover new oceans unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore, and lose sight of the shore we did, and just as we got sight of the shore on the return trip, we bloody run out of gas. So shouts out to Mitchell Brown for turning around. He was almost home and driving all the way back to sea, launching his boat and bringing us some gas. Smitty was number 2 on the list. Mitchell Brown actually had just taken his boat out because we were fishing with him. So shouts out, lads. I really appreciate, and Alex Rees and the other lads involved, bringing us some more petrol. We got safely back across the bar, and yeah, that was a bit of a cock up, that one. We just didn't put enough gas in, did we? No. Anyway, yes, I apologise also for the shit sound quality. I just bought another GoPro. This is it actually, and I'm about to send it back because the sound's marginal. And also I got a P900, the Nikon P900, awesome camera for long range zooming shots. It's reasonably priced. I think it was $700. It's got a really good zoom and an unbelievable zoom, so it's great for animal footage at long distances, which is kind of why I got it. You can use it instead of a spotting scope. Actually, the zoom is that good. Google it, P900 zoom. But the sound quality is terrible, so if you're going to get one of these cameras for filming and you want to do audio on it, don't.